Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're going to talk about fragrance with an orange note. So I have put a video of a fragrance that smells a lot like orange, and someone told me which fragrance smells similar, and I couldn't really answer because I actually don't like the note of orange in fragrance. It's the note that I hate the most in fragrance. I think it reminds me a lot like cleaning product. That might be why. It's just how it is. I don't like that note. But still, sometimes some fragrance manage to have a strong note of orange. Maybe not like the most dominant note, but a strong note still, and be really great. And there's three fragrances I want to talk about. Level of intensity more than as a top. It could actually be a top as those that smell the most like orange. So the first one is L'Homme Ideal Cologne. It's a discontinued fragrance. A lot of people will say that it's more of a grapefruit fragrance with almond, and I will have to agree that the grapefruit is really dominant there. But for me, it somehow remind me of those little orange popsicle with ice cream inside of it that turns into some kind of almond milk. That's how I would describe the smell. And for me, the orange is really present in the fragrance, and that's one of the rare fragrances that I really enjoy, the note of orange. I think it's more because of what's around it. And I'm not quite surprised because it's from Guerlain. It's my favorite brand, so it just makes sense that they make something with notes I don't like that smells good to me. But it's a great fragrance. Sadly, it's discontinued, but it's with a note of orange, so it's not so bad. I'm not so sad that it's discontinued, and still I have a lot left. So, second fragrance I want to talk about is Luna Rosa by Prada. And this fragrance, I don't have a bottle of it, and the reason is that the orange note was too much for me. It's not something that I would have seen myself wearing, and somehow I think it fit in the same place in my fragrance wardrobe, like kind of in between, but at the same place than Armani Code and The Dreamer by Versace. So it was kind of redundant in my collection with a note that I didn't like. But the fragrance is actually really, really great. It's an amazing fragrance. It's really underrated. A lot of people talk about the carbon or the black or the ocean as with those three, but the original Luna Rosa is an amazing fragrance. The amber seed there is just amazing. Special fragrance, it smells great. Strong note of orange. If you like orange, definitely that's a great fragrance and something you need to try. Absolutely. It's going to be easier to find because this one is not discontinued. It's not the one that I think is the best of the list. I think that the one that's the best of the list, I would say it's the last one I'm going to talk about. And even I think that L'Homme Ideal Cologne is better. But if you want something that smells like orange, that's unique and original, you should try this one. And the number one, or the other fragrance I'm going to talk about, that is really strong orange fragrance. It smells amazing, and it's Versace Eros Flame. Got a really small bottle, but this fragrance is extremely good. A lot of people discard it, and I think for many people that's the worst fragrance of the Eros line, but for me it's really the best and by far. It has the same type of orange popsicle type of note, but it's really, really way more intense than L'Homme Ideal. L'Homme Ideal, it's a L'Homme Ideal fragrance that has some orange. This one is like an overpowered sweet vanilla orange fragrance. It's really a great fragrance. If you like clubbing fragrance, that's a great one. If you just like orange and vanilla, that's a great fragrance. Kind of good with a small bottle. Eventually I might finish to buy a bigger one, but it for me to fill the same place than this, though it might be a bit powerful, but it's a great fragrance. Definitely best Eros in the line. I don't know why people don't talk about it much. I'm afraid that it's gonna get discontinued over time, but great fragrance. Should give it a try. If you like orange, I think that's gonna be the one you're gonna like the most on the list. Also, I think the bottle is nice and red. I like it in blue too, but it's nice and red. And definitely I think it's the most underrated fragrance of the brand also. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, we'll like and share. If you have other fragrance that smell like orange that you think are really amazing, put it in the comment. I'm most likely not gonna try them because I really don't like the note of orange, but maybe someone else will enjoy to know other fragrances that smell like orange. I know a lot of people love that note, and it's just personal preference, and if you like that note, that's perfect. And also tell me if you tried any of these fragrances and what do you think about them. Chili Rose Flame, what do you think about it? So, thanks for watching, and see you soon.